Oh. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is July the 11th, 2024. It is 11 a.m. I will encourage maybe half of you on this side of the room to step to the other side, though, so we have a nice balance. Right now, it is 100% there.
Tip over.
And 0% to my left. I have recording and I have cameras. Both of you.
It's like a wedding. It's kind of like the family.
You don't have
room.
Yeah. So,
Price family can show up.
we're going to go ahead and go, though.
Like church,
Has everybody
that's
had a
the back
chance?
row.
It's like, yeah. Thank you, Jeremy, for being half the audience. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes of the previous meeting? If so, I'll entertain any motions related to.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
And I'll second it.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. No public hearings, no old business. Jump straight into new business. We have a special request. The Indiana Health Center 20th anniversary celebration is coming to town. They will be there September the 12th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They would like to use Burkhart Plaza and the community center parking lot. They will have activities for families and food trucks for the event. I think more than anything, Park and Rec was wanting to make sure the food truck stuff was the big one. Any questions related to the health center and their 20-year anniversary celebration?
Nothing's on St. Louis Avenue, St. Louis.
Not that I see.
Food trucks in the parking lot, I guess.
Food trucks were going to be in the parking lot, and then they were going to use the plaza as the space.
I wouldn't see a problem with that. I'd make a motion to approve that.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Congratulations to the Health Center on 20 years in downtown Seymour. Seymour Evening Lions Club. Scoop the Loop t-shirt sales are coming up 3 to 9 p.m. at the FOP event the night before, 1 to 9 p.m. at the Seymour Museum parking lot on the north side of 3rd Street. This will be August the 17th, 2024. The club requests 3 to 4 barriers in the museum parking lot to something parking, and the Lions trailer will be set up Saturday morning to sell the t-shirts in the lot starting at 1 on Saturday. Any questions? This request comes from the Evening Lions via Bob Cammon.
I think they regularly do this all the time, don't they?
This is a recurring event.
Yep.
And they did provide their insurance.
Hearing no complaints and everything seems to be in place, I'll make a motion to allow them to sell their t-shirts.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, the festival by Eclectic Sounds Entertainment, LLC. This will be August 31st at 402 West 2nd Street in Seymour from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The activities will actually be from 11 to 5, but they need time to clean up. They'd like permission to have North Poplar Street closed between 3rd Street and 2nd Street, and then West 2nd between North Poplar and North Walnut. Okay, so let me get this in my head straight out loud. Huh?
There's a map.
Even better.
I kind of have a lot of questions for this one. They want to totally close 2nd Street.
Between Poplar and Walnut, is that what?
Yes.
On August.
That's across from the library.
Yes.
That would be.
And with 2nd Street closed, 4 or 5 blocks down? Roughly.
It makes it hard to get the business in there.
What is the festival? Who is it? Have they done it before? Can they use 3rd Street?
Jane, do you know anything on this one?
All I know is that they want to have vendors and food sales set up, which she's already been in contact with the health department. Because they're doing a battle of the bands at the Legion, they want to have things outside as well.
I wonder if they can use 3rd Street.
That's what I was thinking, if 3rd would, I mean.
It's a church lot on the whole north side, and I don't think any residential on the south side of 3rd.
August 31st is, I'm assuming, is a Saturday, right?
It would be.
As we all grab our phones.
Yeah. 17th is a Saturday, so.
Yep. 31st is a Saturday.
I'm really kinda against closing Second Street at this time.
Would you like to, I have a couple choices. Would you like to make a motion to allow Third and Poplar? Or would you like to, just deny the motion, or would you like to send it back to them? They do have a little bit of time to.
I don't have a problem with Third Street if they could use that.
You know, it's one block over. They're talking about closing down Poplar between Second and Third, and
Yeah.
then you've got Third there.
So it's an event that's going
It's
on.
an L-shaped section regardless whether it's Second or Third.
It's an extension of something that's going on at the Legion, I'm kinda getting.
That's kind of how I'm hearing it, yeah.
But can I put some input? I've noticed a lot of traffic turning on Kessler and using Third Street to get downtown since Second Street's been closed. There's
Yeah.
been an uptick in traffic on those streets.
I still think it'd be a lot less than what was on Second, but.
Yeah, it is.
And I hate to just say, no, you can't do it at all.
Right. Yeah.
Is it something that happened before?
There's a chance you will have the fire station locked in if you do that. Because there's a chance that there's gonna be they're starting at Community Drive with the sewer, and they're coming to the east. And the fire, probably around August 31st, you might have Second Street closed going westbound from the fire
But they would
station.
have access eastbound. All the way along it.
She said in her email that it's going to be fairly small. They're only going to have around 15 vendors. Right now they have one food vendor. She has already been in touch with the health department. A few games, 2 bands will be performing outside that day as well. I'm assuming that will be maybe in the parking lot. She didn't mention anything about that.
Is
And
this-
that, the Battle of the Bands is not until 4:45.
Is this somebody local or like a promoter?
Yes, it's Nicole Booker. Yes.
Yes.
They've done it in the past, but I don't think they did it downtown, because she said that. Okay, they had done it in the past, so she had all of her insurance and everything. They had to change location.
I wonder why they decided not Crossroads. I guess they wanna use the Legion, I guess,
Alcohol
year.
maybe?
probably. I don't have a problem if it's Third Street. I do have a problem if it's Second.
As long as you know, the fire trucks, given the situation, you know, if that's rectified and that's okay, then I think Third Street's the option.
Are you okay with Third Street in that block?
I'm fine with Third Street. We're not for sure if Second Street's gonna be closed anyway.
Right. Greg?
I mean,
What time would it open back up?
6 PM,
How many?
6,
10?
10 to 6, I think.
10 AM to 6.
Oh, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is a weekend, so you won't have as much traffic. I mean,
There's a lot of people between,
They need to
won't
get
let
with
the
the
March
library.
close, it's inconvenienced anyway.
The library gets
I mean-
excited when you close Second Street,
we'll just have
because
to
they
tell
open at
our,
9.
Yeah, I'll have her tell everyone in that area.
we'll just have to tell the guys to go to Fish Street to get,
And if that doesn't work for her, just bring it back and we'll try to figure out something else.
Okay,
That would be my motion, is if they could, change their footprint of the event to Third Street and Poplar,
Mm-hmm.
rather than Second and Poplar, then I make a motion to approve that.
I'll second that.
I have a motion to change it to Third and Poplar for the closings and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye, all those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Coventry Place Picnic. This one will be August the 11th, 2 to 4 PM. They request 2 barricades for the street, 2 trash cans, and 6 to 8 picnic tables. Park and Rec, do you still deliver picnic tables?
we do.
Do you? I thought you didn't.
Let me ask him. I talked to Chad about it. He said as long as they are delivered Friday and he doesn't have to do overtime, he's fine with it.
Okay, that's what I was worried about.
Is that okay with you, Mr. Dixon? Okay.
So the Coventry Place picnic would be 2 to 4 on August the 11th, Dover Court. They're requesting 2 barricades for the street, 2 trash cans, and 6 to 8 picnic tables. Sounds like they could be delivered Friday afternoon and picked back up on Monday morning. Note, PD and fire and EMS are all welcome. Sorry, Doug.
Forgot the sewer
After you guys dug out all their rock for them.
Shut off for sewer that day.
I'm okay, I don't have any questions, that sounds fine. I'll make a motion to allow Coventry to have their picnic.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, Bernie Hausberger.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, Bernie.
Bernie, I've got your glasses on today, so in honor of you, I'm wearing your glasses too.
Well, thank you. I didn't know I had a trend started here.
Yes,
So it's a
I've
good
heard
deal.
that.
You're a trendsetter.
Chris is pretty
It's probably
close.
been going behind your back, but a lot of people bring that up.
Yeah, like
So
I really try to hit all the fashion trends.
What do you call it, an influencer?
All right, let's just stay going. The southeast sewer, we're currently drilling under I-65 with a gravity line, so hopefully we'll have some good information once that's in. Because they're having kind of a trick, making sure they're staying on alignment. American Water, thought I'd just mention that they're looking at putting in their new raw water plant up on O'Brien Street, so they're looking at, we had a meeting with them, had a nice conversation with how their mains were coming in. Is it that exciting, Mayor? And they,
Jane was asking me questions about this morning. I should have sent her to you.
yeah, we're trying to make sure their alignment doesn't have to be moved with future roundabouts and things like that might be coming down the line, so coordinating with them.
They're good about big enough easement for sewer.
Oh, yeah, they're looking at providing an easement large enough that will accept a sewer main in the future as we expand in that direction. Then kind of going from roundabout to roundabout, the 4th and O'Brien roundabout is now red. I sent you a picture so you can look on your phone, Mayor, at the new island that's actually it's been created. Going down to CCMG projects on paving, we had some pavement fail on 4th Avenue out in Freeman Field from the pavement that was placed by Matt Construction. That was replaced once and failed, and then now we're on
They're there right now, and they've
Third.
got 2-inch depth.
third time's a charm. We hope to have that completed today, but that's going to be closed for curing for overnight because of the problems we've had with it so far. I think we put it down, and then there's a lot of turning traffic right there because it's one of the main exits of Freeman Field, so that will be a problem for the rest of the night, most likely.
But they are making it right, though. So, I mean,
It's from New Albany, was that New Albany?
Yeah.
That's New Albany mix, so I don't know if that's the problem or just, to be honest with you, they thought minimal traffic would be on that. Then they walked away from it, and we have a lot of turning semis coming through there.
There wasn't
And
much work.
that's it just beats it up when it's not cured yet. So a little waiting time should make that go a lot better. Then gearing up for the new CCMG projects that kind of went over a couple weeks ago. So that looks like an exciting time for construction. That's all I got, unless you have something.
Do we have any guesstimates on completion of, or not completion, reopening of 4th and O'Brien? Never mind, you hesitated long enough. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Middle of August. We're probably a few weeks into school.
Okay.
So we're not going to probably meet that school date.
Okay.
Second communities for sure are shut down starting
Monday.
for 10 days roughly.
They say 10 days. I really think if we keep decent weather that we'll cruise through what they have to do pretty quick into intersection.
Is that sewer or?
That's sewer. That's storm sewer. You'll still have problems for the first, that's like I said, through August most likely as they put in that storm sewer towards the fire station. Then once they get past the fire station, you'll have access It's a community drive again.
If they do water for 2 weeks, it gives them a week to put in pipe and get it all stitched back up. As long as we don't have any bad weather, we should be doable.
Nice things we're getting into dry seasons.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks, Bernie.
Thank you.
Mr. Bose, you've got the floor.
Have several sewer adjustments today. First ones I'm gonna run through are pool fills. First one is Sycamore Springs Apartments, 2650 Bentry Lane, and looking for adjustment of $520.05. Cindy Hausberger, 827 South Lynn Street, pool fill and repairs, looking for an adjustment of $54.60. Cindy Murray, 503 Cara Court, pool fill in May, adjustment of only $16.38, must have been a kiddie pool. Robert Shipley, 821 Windermere Drive, pool fill and some landscape work, $54.60. Troy Hall, 1544 Robin Hood Drive, pool fill, adjustment of $47.93. Amber Roberts, 44 Carolyn Drive, pool filled in the end of May, $114.34. Now we're moving into normal, just standard leaks, I guess you could say. Water main leak, everything is attached, everything has been repaired. They're looking for, Peyton Alt, 725 South Poplar Street, looking for an adjustment of $605.84. On the main water line on the side of the house, discovered 529. Landlord fixed on 530. Kathy Schneider, 619 Ewing Street, service line leak, MD plumbing repaired, see attached, total credit, looking for $92.82. Received and closed for $110 in repairs, and her water usage is returned back to normal. Randy Bodkin, B1 Rentals, 707 South Vine Street, leak at the water pit, Indiana American Water fixed it. She needs a sewer credit of $174.72. Medeiros Properties, 730 East 5th Street, water spigot failed in the rear of the house. Looking for a credit of $38.22. Sharon Allman, 617 Continental Street, main break under the house, see attached, looking for a credit of $234.24. Purchase plumbing fixed and repaired the leak. Documentation is attached. Sean Sunbury, 718 Pershing Street, waterline break, waterline leak and then break, all fixed June 17th. New line installed. Looking for a credit of $278.46. Schneider's Plumbing repaired it on the 17th. Everything meets our required criteria. I would ask that you approve all the listed sewer adjustments.
That being the case, I'll make a motion to accept the 12 requests.
I'll second it.
Motion and a second to accept the request. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Anything else, Mr. Bose?
That's all I have.
Okay. Miscellaneous items. I'm gonna go through my list for a change first. First thing I have is Dustin Nichols would like to renew Covered Bridge Barbecue's mobile food vehicle operating license. This is a renewal. I am unaware of any complaints we've ever had in relation, and everything appears to be in order.
Make that motion to renew that license.
Second.
Motion and second to renew Covered Bridge. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Next up, I've got a curb cut. Preston Oddie of Oddie Construction, 8920 Rainier Road, replacing the driveway with a new 8x24 to the west side of the driveway. We got a handy dandy little map, and I've got initials up here from Jeff Green, maybe. that,
Janet Gray.
Jeremy Gray, okay.
Oh,
That
Janet
they-
Gray.
Janet Gray, okay. But it says okayed on 7/9, so you've been out to check it out?
Let me come up to the podium, because that's what you're supposed to do when you talk, not step from your seat.
Say your name.
So,
State your name.
State your
Yes,
name.
I did.
So proper.
Jeremy Gray, Building
Thank you.
Commissioner, City of Seymour.
Thank you.
Thank
You've
you,
been with us
ladies.
for a while?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have checked that out, and everything seems to be appropriate.
I'd make a motion to approve that one with that sparkling review.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you, sir. He wouldn't have said a word if I'd called him by the right name. Next up, Miss Norma Zuinga, 112 West 2nd Street here in beautiful downtown Seymour, Indiana, would like to sell frozen novelties, soda, chips, and tacos out of one of her ice cream trucks. I think this says Brenda's ice cream truck.
Say novelties, actually.
No, it actually says ice cream. I had to work frozen novelties in.
Well, I understood, but maybe it actually said it.
But this is a renewal, so it's one of her trucks that she already has. It is the white truck, in case you're curious. She has a couple different ones. Again, any complaints that you're aware of, anybody? Since 99% of the audience is City of Seymour employees. Anybody?
We heard the ice cream truck yesterday. Jeremy refused to buy us ice cream off of it.
Okay, we now have a complaint, but it's about a boss, not a.
Well, HR is back there, just register your
Yeah.
complaint with her.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll sign on to that.
Hearing no legitimate complaint, I will make a motion to allow Zuinga, White
Zuinga,
Truck,
yep.
to renew their license.
Second.
Motion and second to renew the license. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Miscellaneous from the audience. Anyone? Anyone?
Motion to adjourn.
4, 5, 6
I'll
pages.
table that.
6 pages. Chief Greg O'Brien, Seymour Police Department.
Thank you, sir.
I emailed you all yesterday. We have a new general order for arrestee, handling, and transportation. It's basically a handcuffing policy update. I sent it to Chris. She reviewed it. I will tell you that a lot of it was plagiarized from IMPD's arrest and detention of prisoners. So 6 pages. Like I said, I sent it to you in email, and I gave you a printed copy of it. So if there's any questions or anything, but I just ask that you guys approve this general order change.
Replacing the one you already have or creating a new one?
So we're gonna go, this is in about 4 or 5 different areas of transportation, of a patrol car that, prisoners gotta be seat belted. Then there was others in the defense of the, use of force. There was some stuff in there. So this makes it its own breakout, basically
Consolidates it.
consolidated policy, so.
Sounds reasonable to me. Chris reviewed it and all good. I make a motion to accept this policy into the police department's personnel policy.
Huh?
Oh, SOGs, SOPs.
Yeah, general orders, I think is what they call them, so.
Okay. Did you second that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the change in policy. All those in favor signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Congratulations.
And then, the other thing I would like to update the Board of Works, there's been some discussion about fingerprint readers. I got off the phone, we had a Zoom meeting earlier today, and I've looked into some different states, and I'll tell you, I can buy fingerprint readers all day long. They're about $1,900. You have to have the software to go with it, which is MBIS. MBIS will connect to Homeland Security, the FBI, U.S. Marshals, all the federal agencies basically go into MBIS. MBIS has a yearly contract fee, but they have a setup fee from the get-go. That fee, roughly, they told me this morning, is about $1.1 million to to actually bring the program, and about $100,000 yearly maintenance on that. I looked at a couple other states, Texas, Pennsylvania. The state police or the Department of Public Safety actually run that, and then they lease the service for about $1,000 to the local law enforcement. So I did reach out to the Attorney General this morning. I've reached out to my representative, Jim Lucas, reached out to the Indiana State Police. So my plan going forward is to work with them, maybe through the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute, to be able to bring MBIS to Indiana, and then we piggyback off of it. That's what we do with IDAX NCIC. The state maintains that, and our guys go through training, get login and password, and then they can use the system. So
it's currently even unusable in Indiana without that kind of money.
I mean, unless the city could come up with $1.1 million, I mean, that's, there's only 2 departments in the state that have MBIS, Indianapolis and Fort Wayne. The state has AFIS and IAFIS, which is the fingerprint for evidence, basically, but they don't have MBIS yet. Like I said, I looked at Pennsylvania. It was a collaboration of their, basically, Criminal Justice Institute, state police, paid for it, paid for the infrastructure. Chief Lucas, you remember when we went to the P25 radios, the state paid for the infrastructure. We just had to buy the radios.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm going to go with it. I'm going to try to push the Attorney General, my state reps and stuff to maybe make the state police and the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute basically buy into that system, and then we can lease. Like I said, I did see in Pennsylvania they charge $1,000 per device. So, and I feel that that's reasonable, but without having, I can buy fingerprint readers. It's a paperweight. Unless it connects to a computer system, it's like buying a car with no motor. It's not doing anything. So that's it.
Thanks, Chief. Anyone else? Well, Brad, or, nope.
Mel and Dawn are both on vacation next week, so, you know, please try not to bother them, and if you have a need or anything, just reach out to me or Nancy, and we'll get it taken care of.
Do you want me to renew my motion to adjourn?
No, I was getting ready to say Brad already made a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. Good meeting, everybody.